Hello, and welcome to the first episode, or podcast, should I say, of Miking Mike. That's a terrible title. I'm really going to have to change. We'll have to change that title.
No, Miking Mike.
All right, okay. This is the first podcast of Miking Mike. It's a musical podcast. We'll be talking about our bands of choice that we like, our solo projects, gear we have, gear we wish to buy, as well as just other social stuff and stories. So, as an introduction, I am Mikey Pavlou. I'm joined by my good friends Glenn Rice and Ryan Daniels.
Hello.
That was beautiful. I'm going to let...
We're just on that level.
We are.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So, Glenn, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us your taste in music, the models you've chosen, and the instruments you play.
Hello, I'm Glenn. I'm from sort of Dartford way. My favourite types of music are post-hardcore and general rock and, well, I like everything, I just don't like saying that. I play guitar, bass, drums, and a little bit of singing at home, but you won't really hear me singing much. What modules have I taken? I've taken, well, compulsory, got audio tech and music and sound for new media. I also do songwriting, and the other one...
Don't look at me. What did you choose?
Music and education. Music and
education.
education, that's right.
Ryan, introduce yourself for us,
Hi.
please.
Well, my name's Ryan. I am from
Say it.
somewhere.
Where are you
Somewhere.
from, Ryan?
Somewhere. Begins with E.
Go on.
Essex.
The only way is up. Continue.
Never heard that one before.
I bet he hasn't.
It's right. And I play drums. I hit things.
So musical.
Like to
I-
bang, in other words.
The modules I've taken are songwriting and psychoacoustics. As
Did
well
you?
As, you knew that.
Oh, okay. I'll see you on Thursday. Continue.
You're ruining my flow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's...
Go on.
And the other ones that Glenn's do. Yeah, cool.
Cool. And like I said, I'm Mikey. The music I listen to, I mean, the big ones are probably Korn, Limp Bizkit. Everyone hates them apparently, since I've learnt being at uni. But I love Limp Bizkit.
I like this.
Oh, sweet.
Limp Bizkit.
I listen to post rock apparently, and apparently I play post rock as well, which I didn't know.
You do.
Apparently
Real
I
life
do.
you played it,
Before
yeah,
I've
real life.
even listened to the genre, apparently I played post rock. So I've got into into them since uni. Bands like Carnival and Tool. I play guitar. I specialise. I play, arrogant prick. I play Ibanez 7 strings. I don't mean plural. I only have one.
It's like a 6-string to me.
Oh, and I have 2 Ibanez 6 strings as well. And the modules I've taken, like Glenn said, the compulsory ones are sound and music for new media and audio tech. And I've chosen cinema for ears and acoustics and psychoacoustics. That's a little general overview of us. You'll be hearing me every week. Glenn will be on it fairly often whenever he can. And Ryan hopefully will be coming back. Ryan, would you like to come back?
I'd love to.
He'd like to come back.
If you want more cake, then.
Well, yeah,
Well,
I
that
told
was my
Glenn for the
idea,
cake. We do
really.
have cake, by the way.
And fingers.
Chocolate fingers.
Lots of brown fingers.
Grim. Moving on. I want to talk about Freshers Week, because Freshers Week ended a couple of days ago now. The final big event was on Saturday. So I want to talk about our stories from Freshers Week and last year as well. I want to tell everyone about our first ever Freshers Week. So Saturday was awesome, by the way. The finale with bands
That was a
playing
fun
with
night,
Delta
yeah.
Sleep. Awesome band, by the way, Delta Sleep. And adults,
adults,
children,
that's it.
and the elderly. No, it's the other way around. Adults, the elderly, and children.
They were
Really
incredible.
cool bands, the 2 of them. Obviously, we had Glenn's band, Godzilla. Another awesome band. You should check them out. Really, really nice guys as well, as you can tell. And Broken Banjo as well. It was like a what type of genre? We say bluesy.
Yeah, they're
Hard,
bringing
heavy
blues back into sort of modern day.
Yeah, and they're a very, very good band. They there's not much bluesy rock in Medway scene at the moment.
No.
So
Quite a ending. I don't know if you saw their drummer at the end of it.
I
but he
did,
basically-
yeah.
Did you see that
What
as
did
well?
it? No.
His drummer is a guy called Mike, as it happens. It's basically just hitting everything as hard as he could in this last song. And then like everything was just like falling over, so it was like, whatever. And pushed his snare over.
Really?
Like,
Yeah,
just
he
kicked everything
did.
out of the way. And
I didn't
just-
see it.
Oh, it was cool.
He's quite the guy.
Was that his stall, by the way?
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, it was
yeah.
his stall. But yeah, that was a really cool night. I bought Delta Sleeps and adults, elderly and children EPs.
Oh, sorry, what did Delta Sleep's guitarist write on your...
Oh, I'll tell you. It basically said, "Hey, buddy, thanks for buying our album. It will put petrol in our car and help us get money towards awesome helicopters and hovercrafts."
Ah,
Really cool.
that is true.
Yeah, and the singer, I think his name's Devon. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. He just wrote "Thanks, bro," and just wrote whatever his signature was. It was D Train, I think it was. He wrote, and you know the drummer who was making loads of jokes, Blake. He wrote, I really love this one. He went, "Thanks for buying the album, pal. You were a true don. From your friend Blake, the truth." I was like, that is very funny. And I got Neil, the guitarist from Adults, Elderly and Children, to sign his EP.
Oh, the German guy.
Yeah, it sounded American.
That's awesome.
He's a
yeah.
really nice guy.
Was he not American?
No,
No,
he's
Germany.
German.
What the?
I know.
Yeah.
He wrote, "Thanks, Mikey. You're a fucking legend." Pretty sweet. It was all right. I said, well, that was a quote. I can swear
Yeah,
if it's a
it's
quote.
fine in context
F-bomb is fine in context.
and used intelligently.
Intelligently. But yeah, really cool night. I didn't actually drink that night at all.
Nah, me.
I didn't have any drinks. I was really busy just enjoying the setup and stuff, which was fun actually. The setting up, I enjoyed that. You came a bit late.
I was at home.
Yeah, and then you ran back for a jacket and
Where
missed.
did I go, Glenn?
What?
Paramore?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, friggin'.
So Ryan saw Paramore a few days ago. How was Paramore?
It was really good. I saw this drummer play with them, who Glenn is very jealous.
Yeah, I when I was learning to drum, basically my idol was Aaron Gillespie from Under Oath. And we all know that Paramore's drummer obviously left a few years ago now. And guess who was friggin' playing drums for Paramore's set, which Ryan went to see and had a spare ticket for and did not tell me until the day after.
Just gonna set the timer now. Forgot to do that at the start. That's fine. That's fine. We're not too long
There's
in.
time on there, mate.
That's a good point, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stop this timer at 11 seconds, and we'll look at that one. Okay. So more about Freshers Week. I didn't really go to any of the clubs and stuff because it's not really my thing at all. I went to Cooper's a few nights. The karaoke was good. The Rockyoke, should I call it?
Oh, that was
quite funny.
that was something.
That was interesting.
Did you hear the guys, the 2 or 3 guys who went up and sang "Rollin' Bullin' Biscuit"?
Oh, that was
That
so
was weird.
He
bad.
started off so well, and then he missed a verse, and he came in a beat late, and the vocals didn't sync, and I don't think he realised, but he was still going for it.
What I remember from that was like he was trying to get the vocals right. I just remember hearing this hands up,
Yeah.
hands down, instead of hands up, hands down.
And then there was me and you just doing the actual dance in the background, everyone looking at us like we were idiots. And apparently I do a really funny dance that Ryan...
the shoulder?
My little, oh yeah, the shoulder.
What are you talking about?
I thought you were doing my little jiggle like that.
Can you get up and show the dance?
I can't, well, you can't see dance through sound.
No,
so
but I've not seen it yet.
I'm not doing it.
I would like to see it.
No, you
Well.
haven't seen it. No.
You sure?
Yeah,
It's
it's fine.
totes fab.
Totes fab.
You were getting drunk and do it.
Like
Well,
now?
there's no alcohol
No,
here.
later.
About half an hour and getting drunk and done.
Woo! Went to a lot of people came to mine actually. Remember the day we just had like a Mortal Kombat marathon.
That's good.
Excellent freshers
Is that the day
memories.
Is that when we played Monopoly? Was it that night?
No,
at your
Monopoly
house?
was at your place.
Yeah, but after, didn't we go mine?
Oh no, we did. You're right. Yeah. We came like there was
Where's
8
my
of us.
invite?
There was 8 of us. I did invite you. You were at work.
Oh.
There were 8 of us
You
here to play in
can't.
Mortal Kombat and stuff.
Oh.
You can't.
No, you,
I
yeah,
came
you
to
did.
Monopoly.
Yeah, you couldn't come here during
Oh.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That was the first time I finished a game of Monopoly. It went on for a good 5 hours.
It was fun.
That was
It
ridiculous.
was
you,
fun.
You started getting the success started to go to your head, and you got quite violent, shall we say?
I wouldn't say violent. I just every time I got money, I'd be like, "Give me my money, bitch! dollar bills, yeah."
You and Henry. Henry was excellent because he was just like,
Henry-
I just want to go to bed.
I know.
Right, stop playing. He went, no.
I want to win. Henry had some of the shittest properties with hotels and won the game.
Yeah.
It's gutting. Really was gutting.
I was close. I came third in that game. And I had like some banging hotels. I've ripped some money off of your
It was
hands.
great because you had less than $1 million, and then
Yeah.
a turn later you had $12 million, and I was like, Glenn's caught up, and then that changed in 5 minutes when you went bankrupt.
Yeah,
That was so
wasn't
fun.
great.
You landed on my property for what, 10 million? You're like, I could pay that, and then you landed it again for 7.5. I went, okay, I'm out. I declare bankruptcy.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Office.
Yeah.
That was really funny. What about first year? Do you remember any first year freshers memories?
Yeah, that's when I first met Greg and Tom.
I don't
Greg.
remember
Yeah.
meeting most people. I just remember being
Met you in a
friends.
lecture.
Yeah. that's
I met
true.
you songwriting when I when I thought that you were a really arrogant guy. We were in basically.
I didn't know that.
Because-
I thought you just thought that I
No.
had the name.
I did think that. Basically, we were in a songwriting podcast, in a songwriting assignment, and we had to make was it a cover of a Beatles song? It was like a
Yeah,
different
it's a
version of a
different
Beatles
style,
song into a different
yeah.
style. And Ryan was the drummer, and I was the guitarist, and we hadn't even actually met at this point. I don't even think I knew your name. But we were all talking, and Ryan's just sitting in the back, serious-faced behind the kit, looking on his phone. I was like, this guy hates the world. He really does not look like a fun dude. And here he is. Ryan, here you are.
It's still not fun.
He's still a prick.
Yeah, no, I hate
He's just going to get up and leave. Fuck this. That was how I actually met you. I don't really remember how I met. Oh, you did. You reminded
We
me.
spoke about this.
You,
Yeah.
you said to me on Saturday how we met.
This
It was-
time last year,
pretty
I first
much.
met you.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was after seeing Ava Rain last year.
Who's Ava Rain?
They're an Essex band.
Oh, I don't remember seeing them.
Yeah, the girl vocalist and the mental drummer.
Oh, the one that. Yeah, I remember the one that was on Kerrang.
Yes.
Those ones. They said they
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
video
they
shoot
were.
for the Kerrang. Yeah. Oh yeah, them. Okay. Oh, that is how I met you because we were talking about the drummer who was
Oh yeah, you showed me
crazy.
that video.
What, the drummer?
In Cooper's.
Yeah, just like standing up and sitting down.
Yeah, that was
all the
funny.
time. He was
good.
Sick.
I want to bring up a story from the first year of freshers. And you guys can actually watch this. It's a video on YouTube that I'd completely
Yeah.
forgotten about. Glenn, would you like to tell the story?
Yeah, I still have it on my phone. Well, basically, I first met a lot of people. Playing Ring of Fire with them, and everyone got pretty drunk. And then Marky wanted to forfeit,
I couldn't be bothered to play. It was really late and I wanted to go to bed.
so the forfeit was to do roly polies down the hallway. And it's just a video of him just trying his best to
Really,
roll out.
really tried to do a nice forward roll. And looking back, I was pretty drunk.
I don't know how you did it because you did like a right angle turn, while positioned to go forward.
I know.
You can't put your head down. and
Every
went, nah.
forward roll I went straight into a wall.
Are they good? Are you good sober? At rolling.
I can't guarantee that.
You might have to show us.
I can't tell
Go on,
you.
show us right now.
No, I'm not. I'm
Did
not
anyone
doing
see Henry? You just like you went down and just like headbutted the floor.
it. Yeah, Henry just headbutted the floor. That was really funny.
What do you have to look up to find that video? Because I haven't seen it. on YouTube.
I don't know.
Just Liberty Keys roly poly.
I think it's just Liberty Keys Roly Poly. It's
Yeah.
like 300 and something views. It's not that popular. It's got a couple of comments.
Pretty good.
I'm surprised it got 300 views. I don't know those people, but I'm an internet sensation apparently. Just add some dubstep music and put it on a loop, and there you go. You got your internet sensation.
Yeah.
So anyone else got any stories from freshers? Anything? It wasn't.
Someone twerked on my leg.
Oh yeah,
That was
That was funny.
That was so awkward.
Where was this?
that was at Cooper's again
That was when I went out with you lot. And
This
Yeah.
last year or this year?
No, this year.
this year, and Glenn went, Mikey. I went, what? He went, look behind me. This girl was just twerking on his leg.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Not-
great.
I don't think she was intentionally
It was-
doing it on his leg. It just happened to be
Oh,
right
okay.
on his leg.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, well, that's never happened to me before.
You didn't move.
No, because I didn't exactly want to turn around and go, "What are you doing?" But then I didn't want to just like awkwardly walk away, so I just
No.
pretended it didn't happen.
Looking away.
Blocked
What can
it.
you do in this
I don't
situation?
know. I don't know. It's a good point. You can't say to her, "Look, stop twerking." That was quite funny.
Can we please not bring up Miley Cyrus at all whilst talking about?
I'm not
twerking?
going to talk about
Yeah, I don't want to.
That.
that
Thing.
VMA abomination. Then again, everything like that happens on the VMAs. Anyway, moving on from freshers. So we've all just had our first lectures. So our Monday lectures. We've all had sound and music for new media. I have had cinema for ears. Ryan, what about you? What have you had yesterday?
That was in your lecture, mate.
No, not cinema for ears.
No, the new medium one.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Bloody
anything
hell.
else?
Music sound. No, that's it. Oh,
Is that what you had?
Oh, and I told mine today, but that was it.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
had
the
you had a
same.
lecture today, and you had a lecture today. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk about sound and music for new media. I like it. I think it's quite a good lecture. Already, it's better than a lot of lectures
All of the
last year. Yeah, well, they were all fairly good at the start of last year. It wasn't until we got a couple of months in that we found the flaws. No naming and shaming
Yeah.
of a certain lecturer who is left now.
What the fuck does that? Oh no, you got it here.
Yeah, I've written don't name and shame, but he doesn't work here anymore, so. I'll just bleep it out, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not impressed by that guy.
No.
thought he was a nice guy.
He was a nice guy, just wasn't the best lecturer. But anyway, on this year, so we had Ben Curry for Sound Music for New Media. Really awesome lecturer.
Yeah.
He was my academic advisor last year. He still is my academic
Yeah,
advisor.
mine too.
But I hardly saw him last year. He didn't take any lectures. I saw him like 3 times. And this is the first lecture I've had with him. Really nice. Really cool guy. Gets everyone, doesn't act too arrogant. Or
There's a
arrogant
lot of
at all,
experience
actually.
as well.
A lot of experience. Very well travelled guy. Knows his stuff in the
There's a lot of
industry.
good advice as well.
A lot of good advice, that's true. He's really, really cool. We watched a few clips from films and we were talking about non-diegetic sound and diegetic sound. For any of you first years listening, if you've done media in high school or sixth form, you'll probably know what that is. For those of you that don't, it's basically sound that the actors physically hear when it's filmed and sound that is added in like post-production and stuff like that that's the actors can't hear. That's the gist of it, really. We don't want to bore people
Yeah.
too much, but that's basically the gist of it. That was the first podcast. What were you guys' thoughts on
First podcast.
Fuck. First lecture. God damn it. Go on, guys. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, potentially it looks quite fun, I think.
Yeah.
It finally made me watch The Godfather. Well,
Was it
about an
that
hour and
si-
a half into it.
That are you still only an hour and a half?
I've
in?
never
3
seen
hours
it.
long.
I've never seen
Nor have I.
Oh, come on. You haven't seen The Godfather? Classic film.
it. Really?
It
3
actually
hours? Is it 3 hours?
Yeah, it is quite
it's
long.
not 3 hours. The
No,
first
it is.
Is it really 3
Yeah.
hours? Bloody hell.
It is long
I don't think the sequels are as long as that.
though. Probably not.
I don't think they are. The Godfather's a great film. Actually, watching it in that clip in that lecture made me realise how dated it was.
Yeah.
Still holds up though. Good, very good gangster film.
I think it's weird, like
Oh, it's not really gangsters, is it? It's more
What?
it's mobsters, isn't it? Mafia.
Mafia, yeah.
What's
Mafia.
the difference?
Same thing, isn't it? Kind of.
Well, I guess, but Goodfellas is a gangster film, and that's not Mafia. They're gangsters. Oh, actually, they are kind of Mafia. I don't know.
The lecture.
Back to lectures.
The lecture, yeah.
I had a Cinema for Ears yesterday with Aki. Aki, once again, awesome lecturer. Really, really cool. Did I tell you what he said to me when he was reading out the register?
Yeah.
And I told you. He's going through the register, and Aki's Greek, for the record. And he came to me, he went, Mikey Pavlou? I went, yeah. He went, Greek? I went, yeah. He went, Yasu? I said, I went, Yasu, Aki. Like, I got all embarrassed and just said hello to him in Greek. So we hit it off. Cool guy though, really, really nice. He also knows his stuff, and he mentioned actually, like when we were learning about certain stuff in Cinema for Ears, he mentioned the psychoacoustics of the brain. And I was like, I've picked modules that go hand in hand, so that's pretty cool. Really good lecture, actually. It's a lot of composition, which I didn't expect.
Really?
More composition than essays, yeah, but it's more about modulating sound.
Right, okay.
So not just adding delay, it's like let's time stretch this and pitch shift it whilst adding this reverb to it and then time stretching it back and just making weird sounds. I think we'll be using Max MSP again. Yeah, not too excited about Max. I preferred it to Pure Data. Oh, bloody Pure Data. I hated Pure Data.
They're basically the same, just like Max looks a bit more like nicer.
Yeah, Max is nice, but it's a bit more simplified as well. But yeah, I can't talk too much about that because you guys weren't there. So talk to me about songwriting, seeing as you were both in songwriting.
Yeah, well, we had a new lecturer called Kerry.
Kerry, I don't know. Kerry something.
Kerry
Kerry.
something. She's in a band called.
Oh,
Juice,
it's a woman.
which-
Kerry,
Yeah.
Kerry the singer.
Yeah.
Kerry the singer.
I swear I've heard of a band before, but I can't actually think where. Juice.
No? Juice.
Yeah, I've heard of it somewhere
I
around.
don't know,
but
are they a local band or I don't know. Is she
well,
young?
she's from South London. Quite young.
Okay,
Probably
South London.
looks like late 20s.
Late 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
fair.
Did she say where in South London? Or just South London?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
She's obsessed with birds. I know that.
The band, The Birds, or
no,
Animals?
birds.
Oh,
yeah.
birds, okay.
But she
Sure.
said
I
something
mean,
like,
sure, why not?
but she said something like she wrote an album like influenced by British birds, and I was like, what, as in like British women?
There's a British bird coming out of club now. I call this song Desperation.
What was the bird you said when she said, "Can you name some?"
Oh yeah, she.
You didn't say blue tit,
No, you
did
went
you?
no, you went pigeon.
You were so British.
Well, like no one else answered. She was like, I guess what everyone voted as their favourite bird. I was like,
Magpie?
Pigeon.
Swallow?
no, it was.
Crow?
An owl.
Oh, barn owl.
Barn owl.
Yeah.
Barn owl, really?
Yeah, because apparently if a barn owl sort of sits upon like a ruined, like a broken down barn, so,
Right.
and then someone sees it, that's meant to mean that a ruin is coming your way.
Bloody hell, that's dark.
That is deep.
That
She
is
wrote a song about it.
so deep I can't even
It's
see
actually
it.
really cool.
Oh, have you listened to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check them out. I will
She-
listen to them.
No, that's her solo project.
Oh, okay.
Juice is. I think Juice is like a cover band.
Oh,
I think. Maybe.
okay.
I can't
And
remember.
now it's like 3 vocalists.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's...
Actually, it's not even slightly a cover band because we heard the stuff, didn't we?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
It's kind of a cappella.
Oh no, don't
Oh.
they get people to write for them?
I thought someone just remixed it. I'm not really sure.
Oh,
I wasn't 100%
sure.
Oh, okay. Fair.
But she's really cool. She's got a lot more potential than that guy.
The
No, I
man that
won't
shall
mention.
not be named.
He who shall not be named.
Yeah, he was so bad. Anyway, that's pretty much all we can say for lectures. Really, I haven't had acoustic psychoacoustics yet, so we'll talk more about lectures next week when we've had a bit more experience with them and we actually get started. So that's pretty much that. Now, I said earlier, during Freshers Week, I was talking about Gozilla, which is your band that played.
It is, yes.
Excellent energy, by the way. I said it to you that night.
Thank you.
Really, really great. But on that topic, I want to talk about our own projects and our own plans. So, seeing as you already have a band that's released a little EP, and you're in a comic book, which is sweet.
That is cool.
It is very cool.
Thanks.
Go ahead and tell us about Gozilla and tell us where you're heading.
Gozilla. We formed in late 2011 and started gigging around, it was either March or May of 2012. We're a 3-piece kind of busted setup.
Yeah.
Basically,
With a drummer this time.
yeah, well, Charlie was a drummer sometimes.
Who was it? Oh, yeah, but they had samples sometimes, didn't they? They had sampled but drums.
Said a live drummer.
Yeah.
Oh, did
So
they?
Charlie sometimes drummed.
Okay.
Like the You Said No video.
Can't really tell you much about Busted. So
I could. I had a sister who had 271 posters of them in
little
her
bit
room.
sad.
Serious?
Oh, I'm deadly serious. I think Busted is sick.
No offense to Busted. I mean, put them on at a party, I'll be your girl. But
I'll be your girl.
Well, I can take you home. Anyway, yeah, Gozilla. We're just, I like to call it alternative electro rock.
that's kind of a good way to put
It's
it.
just a pretentious genre, isn't it?
Stop. No,
We're a
it's
rock
really
band,
you
we've
pull
got
it. You
synths.
do pull it off well though.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say in the veins of Asking Alexandria. Although,
Oh, God, no.
no,
Please don't
but
say that.
the electronica and rock, but it's not quite the same.
You could have picked anyone better than that. Like,
Skrillex. Nothing
well,
like Skrillex.
like John is really.
He's really
was
good with his
influenced by
synths.
Genesis.
He's
Yeah.
really amazing with his synth work. Did he do all the synths and
Oh yeah.
programming like
No,
that?
John.
Talented dude.
John produced all the album.
Really cool, smart guy.
What does he
From
do?
what I can hear.
Sorry?
What does he do?
He's at Guildford Uni,
He's-
isn't he?
Oh right, yeah, he's at Guildford doing creative music.
tech. That's right. I had a conversation with him about that.
He writes some incredible stuff.
Yeah, from what I hear, awesome
Yeah.
music, awesome guy. And I forget your guitarist's name. That's really
Chris.
bad of me. Chris,
Yeah.
really nice guy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he had a cold.
Yeah.
But he's really quite funny. Actually, I had a good conversation with him about Devil May Cry.
That's right. He's got Dante tattooed onto his chest.
The guy has Dante tattooed onto his chest.
The guns and everything. man.
Dedication. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
Really, really nice guy. The whole band, really awesome guys. You were amazing at drumming, actually. Actually, when you were sound checking, there was a guy behind me, and he said, "Oh, this band's intrigued me. That's just from the sound check. They sound really cool." And I just looked behind him and went, "Yeah, they're a very good band. Stay and listen."
Aw.
A little bit of promotion.
Oh, thanks.
I was a bit shocked about the whole night, actually, going back to that gig on Saturday. How little people
There was a low turnout.
It was until really, really late.
Yeah.
People started crowding in about 10:30, 11. Real shame, because the bands, like I said, I can't sing their praises enough. They were on it, except for all of the technical difficulties with power outages, me running home to get another extension cable, and then that wasn't enough to run the power. Nightmare. That was bad.
One thing about Delta Seat that I did love was that, you know, you got the group of about 6 dickheads that came to the left of the stage.
Yeah.
I went, play that funky music, white boy. The way they dealt with them was just like, oh mate, you know what? We'd love a human pyramid from you guys in this song.
And they were drunk enough to almost do it.
Well, they did do it.
No, because the guitarist Glenn went, take your tops off, and they didn't do it. And he went, no, it's not the same.
I thought that was an excellent way to deal with knobheads.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't like get funny and like have an attitude about it.
Yeah.
The fact that all the bands there were really down to earth makes it a much more relaxed atmosphere, I think.
Definitely, yeah.
Really cool. So that's Godzilla in a nutshell, really. You've got your EP out, is that correct? It's free to download?
We had, it's an album, it's 11 tracks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Did you have an EP beforehand?
No.
Oh, so it is just an album. I always thought it was an EP. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that's been out since September the 12th of 2012. 2011.
Okay.
So it's been out for a little while now. We're
almost
currently
3 years?
2 years.
2 years, sorry, yeah.
It's not 2014 just yet.
Oh, no.
We're that's downloadable for free on GodzillaOfficial.bandcamp.com. We got a music video for Throwdown, which was filmed in Canterbury.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that video. It's in Cropfield, isn't it?
Yeah. Cropfield. There's a lot of stories I won't go into about it. And we're currently, all through October, we'll be working on a new album, and that'll be coming out sort of February time.
I really recommend you guys, anyone listening, friends of Glenn or not, just check them out. It is free, and you might dig it. Really cool band, really fresh. I don't know many bands quite like that. Don't get smug, all right?
Yeah, so
they're really, really, really good band. And not Dan, because
Dan. My name's not Dan.
You're Ryan.
It's Ryan Daniels.
Ryan Daniels.
Ryan Glenn Daniels. That's right.
Is it actually?
Yes.
RGD.
Oh, look at that.
That's right.
So tell us about any projects you're in.
So I got a pot rock project going on at the moment that Glenn says some stuff from.
It's very nice, very fresh.
Are you taking the piss? Because I said fresh.
It's because we just said that exact thing, so we're trying to recreate it. And I was like,
we had a little technical bump there. Thanks for Glenn for breaking the fourth wall.
Ryan started laughing.
Well, yeah. Continue, Ryan. Continue.
Yeah, that's pop rock. Some of you may want to call it proc.
Oh, you
proc.
That was
proc.
ridiculous. That was terrible. I'm gonna throw up. That was.
Or rock.
So yeah.
Oh, shut up.
We're in the stages of writing a few songs. I've also got a bit heavier band, rock, kind of post-hardcore with some friends in the third year.
Oh yeah.
Matthew and what the fuck's his name?
He's in your band.
Joe.
Joe.
Is that Joe Tinker and Matthew Ennis?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, that all started from just doing about other bands with a band called Happy Core, which is kind of like a fun.
Was that last year?
Heavy band, yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
But yeah, me and Matt had decided to make a little project from that, and we've started writing a few songs. So, yeah,
cool. I haven't actually listened to. I think I've listened to your pop one. Briefly last year, I was in your room before we went out. If you remember.
No, that was my assignment.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I'm sure you showed me some of your pop one.
Possibly.
It was a while ago. I'll listen to it.
Yeah,
I want to listen to that. So yeah. I don't really have I have ideas in the works for my project, but it's
What do you want to do?
I want to make a little EP. At first I was just going to say it's just an EP of guitar and just like instrumental music, but from everyone that's heard it, they're literally just saying post-rock without me having any say in it. It's like, no, it's not post-rock, guys. It's alternative post-rock. No, it's not quite. It's post-rock.
Alternative progressive.
Yeah, post-rock.
Post-rock, yeah.
So, I gave up. It's post-rock, like influenced by bands like Tool, A Perfect Circle, Carnival, like Scale the Summit, Russian Circles, stuff like that. All awesome bands. Check them out if you like your progressive instrumental stuff. Tool aren't instrumental, but epic band, really cool. I've written a few tracks. I have to play some stuff like later or tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
I've written a few jingle ideas, but nothing has really surfaced yet. But I'm going to start that. I made a start and then I stopped, so I'm actually going to continue that. But that's pretty much it.
Well,
I hit a writer's block.
yeah.
That was pretty rough.
Sucks dick.
If you're not a musician, it's the shit. Like, it's
you
so
what,
bad.
At some point, John, my bandmate, he sends me over loads of songs that he's just been working on. But whenever I go to his house, he always kind of show me what instruments he's put in. There's always about like 50 tracks.
Really?
Literally 50. And he always layers everything. There might be an idea.
Yeah, no, I do layer, but
I mean, he's not doing like a whole melody. At some point, there'll be just little high end bits going.
oh no, I know. I think
And then there'll be a low end bit
the
going.
problem. Thanks, man. That was
What?
for that awesome soundtrack. That's the intro.
That's right.
What was that? Anyway,
That's a new
no, I
one.
think the problem I've had is that I write, but I always want to add layers after. I think I've been doing it the wrong way round. I should go into Pro Tools and write some synths as like a pad layering, and then I can write over the top of that. So I've got something to work with.
Oh, you mean that start with chords and then...
Yeah. So write something with that, so I actually can have a progression, or just make a little drum beat that I loop.
Yeah,
and
but
that
don't
way
you have this like habit of writing in like, I don't know, 5/4 and then suddenly it changes to 7/12.
What you mean, the 50-second riff that goes to 9/4 to 3/4 to 11/8?
No, I just mean everything you ever write ever.
I don't mean, for the record, I don't mean to write in weird time signatures. I just do. And people are like, what time signatures are? I'm like, oh no, 4/4. Oh no, it's 11/8. I write in weird time signatures. I don't know where I've got it from, because I have a childhood of listening to house music, which is a very strict 4 to the floor beat. Can't tell you why I write in time signatures like that, but I do, and I enjoy it. It's what separates me from the crowd.
That's true, yeah.
Even though the Medway scene is math rock, so...
You meant what?
Isn't it math rock a lot around here?
It's
I'm
like...
sure it is.
To be fair, I'm not as much in touch with the Medway scene as I was, but it definitely used to be just hardcore, and that was it.
Ah, I don't listen to much
I've not
hardcore.
come across many math rock bands.
Oh.
There's been a very, very small opening of emo bands recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mate's band Better Weather. They're splitting up soon actually,
Oh.
but there's a video on YouTube of them playing at a house party. Before the song starts, like the guitar's starting to go, the singer's just coming from the back of the crowd.
Okay.
Like crowd surfing. He's like, "Alright, put me down by now."
Put me down.
And then everyone's going nuts. There's two guys that kiss at some point.
Sure.
Best live video I've ever seen.
What a live video.
I'll show you it like later.
All right,
It's
yeah,
fucking
go for it. I want to actually move on to something really off topic now. I'm going to keep this section spoiler free, so especially for the two people here, I want to talk about general entertainment. I'm going to instantly go to Breaking Bad. The finale!
Oh, please don't.
I'm not going to
Please.
spoil anything.
I literally-
Ryan, I'm
No,
not. Guys,
No.
take your fingers out your ears. I'm not going to spoil anything. I really aren't. I'm really aren't. Really epic show. Now I have to fill a gap. Stop it. I'm not talking about a spoiler. But yeah, so the finale's aired. Awesome show. If none of you watched Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
yes.
I've not watched it.
If none of you
It was
have,
pictures of me, really.
talk to Glenn and anyone listening. If none of you have watched Breaking Bad, really watch it. It does start off slow. The first season's a slower season, and then the next seasons really pick up pace. But awesome show. Really cool. But now that's finished, and I'm sad to see it finish, I think I'm going to start watching Boardwalk Empire. You heard of Boardwalk Empire?
No, you were saying earlier. what
Yeah,
is
it's like a 1920s gangster show.
it? Oh, okay.
I think not Kevin Spacey. Is it Martin Scorsese? Is he a director, Martin Scorsese?
Dunno.
So I think it's him. I think it's the guy that did Usual Suspects. He is part of it. Really cool show. Do you know the actor? What's his bloody name? Steve Buscemi.
What's he in?
He's been in a few films. Have you seen Incredible Burt Wonderstone?
No.
I can't think of any of his big films. The titles are beyond me. Good actor. Good show. It's the first episode. The pilot was like an hour and 10 minutes or something like that.
Wow, really?
Well, pilots are longer. I mean, the Breaking Bad
Really?
pilot is like an hour and a bit. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
they
Okay.
have to 'cause they have to set it up. I think so. you can show off more in an hour for the first episode. Then when people are hooked, you can shorten it. The finale to Breaking Bad was an hour.
Yeah, finale I can understand.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a good show. So what are you guys watching lately? I know Ryan is on season 5 of Breaking Bad. He's near the
I
end.
just started season 5.
You're a few episodes in. So what do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. I think it's one of the shows where you're always like, what more could happen to this guy?
I know. I've said to friends back home, I'm like, where are you? He's like, I've just got to this bit in season 3. Shit's going down. I went, no, it's not. It's not going down until season 4. And then he'll watch season 4 or something. And he'll be like, oh, you're right. Shit's gone down. I'll be like, no, I was wrong. It hasn't gone down yet. It's one of those shows. But do you watch anything else? Do you watch Dexter? Do you watch Dexter?
No.
I know some people that watch Dexter. Your roommates watch Dexter, don't they?
Yeah.
I've heard some mixed things about
Isn't
that.
that finished?
Yeah, that had a finale last week or a couple of
I
weeks ago.
don't know.
I'll have to ask.
I
I'll
heard
have to
it's
see.
rubbish.
Dwindled.
I know that
Yeah.
that's finished now.
I
That-
heard
I
the
think-
finale was rubbish.
I heard very mixed reviews. I can't say a spoiler because I've never watched Dexter.
Yeah, I mean,
I've heard very mixed feelings about the finale to that. But that's done now. Do you watch anything else?
Working my way through Wilfred at the moment.
Oh, I don't get that show.
what is?
No.
Have you not
Basically,
seen the advert for that?
It's well, it used to be an Australian sitcom about a guy who's slightly mental.
Suicidal.
No, this is the first one in like 2000s.
Oh, is this the original? You're
Yeah.
talking- Okay.
That guy who's like, as I say, he's mental and not like crazy, but he starts to see a guy dressed as a dog, and everyone else seems to be treating him like a dog. And
Is
this
it a
guy,
comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it is.
but it is
it's,
very dark.
It's weird humour to the point of I watched the first 3 episodes with you,
Yeah.
and he was like, "What do you think?" Him and Andy are cracking up, and I'm on the sofa going, "I don't get it. Why is
Give
he
it a
a
go.
dog?"
'Cause
It-
Elijah
yeah.
Wood from Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
he's doing the new episodes, and basically he goes to commit suicide in the first episode. Doesn't work for some reason.
What
Then-
are they redone these?
It's a
Sure.
reimagining.
They've redone it.
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, but it's the same guy playing the dog, so don't know if it links in yet.
Oh, okay.
But my word, I've seen 2 seasons of it so far. Both of the endings of the seasons have blown my mind clean off. Like first season, I couldn't even cope. Like I was just there, like,
But yeah, he
holy
says
crap!
for a comedy, I've never heard someone so passionate about the season finales.
Oh, you've got to see it.
All right, I'll watch it with
Because
you.
basically,
But I
you got the
can't-
first episode. I'll outline it all. Then all of the season is just a guy dressed as a dog, and it's funny.
It's really
and the last
weird.
one hits home.
It hits
And
home.
It's unbelievable. I couldn't.
But yeah, all right then.
Yeah, that's it. It's better than Breaking Bad. I knew that was coming.
Eat your cake and leave.
Yeah. Other than TV shows,
Yeah.
so I've got GTA 5. Fucking awesome game. Really cool. You know that GTA Online has just been
is
done
it
today,
out?
yeah. But the servers aren't all that good. I haven't got online yet. I've
I
tried
wouldn't.
I've tried to join 3 or 4 times, and the servers just can't handle it yet. Probably because they said, okay, GTA 5 Online is released today, and then
The flood goes open.
2 million people tried to log in, and they were like, oh damn, the computer's crashed. So
Why didn't you like prepare for that though?
I'm sure I don't know. I guess you can't test a computer to have 2 million people online when there's only however many people at the company.
Yeah, Ryan, do you work with him?
God, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. But that's pretty much it for gaming. I mean, you play a lot of PS2 games more than you do current games.
Yeah,
You
I
play
started
some-
playing Dragon Ball Z. This
Oh,
morning.
really? I don't really like Dragon Ball Z.
What? Did you
I never
have a childhood?
I never watched Dragon Ball Z. I didn't really watch anime except Pokemon. I didn't really follow that closely either. I didn't even watch Yu-Gi-Oh. I more played Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon than I actually
Breaking my
watched
heart,
it.
Mikey. Sorry, I've met people that have never played Pokemon in their life.
What, like the Game Boy games?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, you've never played Pokemon,
Gay
Ryan.
right off.
You are kidding, Ryan.
What's
You've never
wrong
played a
with you?
Pokemon game?
Never.
Get out.
It's
Oh, I've
Poke-
like someone's give me one that they've been playing. I'm like, what is this?
It's Pokemon.
I don't
It's
understand.
It's
Just-
childhood.
just don't.
It's pure childhood.
Just don't get it.
What you?
Don't appeal to me.
Don't appeal to me.
No, that doesn't exist.
No, it
It
appeals to
literally
everyone.
appeals to everyone.
It doesn't appeal to me.
The game's meant to appeal to children, and like 18-year-olds play it. It's a good game. Admittedly, you play one. Sorry to offend anyone. Essentially, you've played them all with slight variations in
I
story.
kind of feel like I need to get into it because everyone else is. It's one of them things.
You're
Not
only
need to, but I
You're
should.
kind of 20 years too late
Yeah, but
at this point.
I feel like
That's why I came up with my mum and I just started playing Pokemon.
Dude, what?
You're 20 years too late.
I didn't mean literally.
I was 6 months old. 20 years
Jesus Christ, that was a horrible image. I came out with my mum and I had a Game Boy.
Well, after 5 months, you know.
really.
No.
What?
What is happening?
Anyway.
That was quite the tangent. We just went on to pregnancy. I need to
No,
move on.
childbirth.
Oh God, I need to move. That was ridiculous. So
Oh, yeah, we are leaving it tight for time.
yeah, we are leaving it very tight for time. It's actually kind of good.
How long are we doing it for?
It'll be about
I will get
45
onto
minutes
that. Yeah, about 45 minutes to an hour. That's the idea for time on this podcast. We're going to do about 45 minutes minimum, and we'll go to an hour maximum, but I don't really want to stretch it to an hour. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll see people's receptions and stuff like that. So I think we're going to call that a day for the first podcast. I don't think it went too bad.
No, I love the this. Yeah, no swearing, and then you just went outright.
Yeah, before,
F-bomb, S-bomb.
Or
before
no naming and shaming.
I did. I said before, I was like, here's some ground rules, guys. No swearing unless it's essential, and no naming and shaming. Opening 10 minutes. Fucking fuck. I apologise, but I'm sure it made for some humour. I think that's a goodbye from everyone. So it's goodbye from me, Glenn, and Ryan.
Bye.
See you later.
They are
Radiator.
so enthusiastic.
Bye, guys.
If this goes well, I will be making a Twitter page or a Facebook page. So look out for that. I'm going to put this up on YouTube. If you're listening to it, you're obviously on YouTube. I'll promote it on my Facebook page anyway and tell everyone, link it and all that. We'll see who's on next week. I'm sure Glenn will probably be joining me again for the second one, hopefully.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Hopefully Glenn will join me again, and I'll try and get someone else on. Maybe, I don't know, I don't want to say them. Some of our friends, just in case I can't make it, I won't name anyone. But yeah, if you see us around, we're all in the second year. You'll see us around the dockyards and Coopers and all that. So if you know us or have listened to this, please don't hesitate to come up to us and ask for any ideas, anything you want us to talk about, anything you think should change. And also, if you have any bands yourself, you're working on an EP with your bands or you're doing a solo project, anything like that, let us know. Show us some of your stuff, and you never know, you might be featured on the podcast and we might just promote you. And any promotion is good promotion for a starting up band, so please let us know on that. And I think that's it. I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you for listening to us. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you guys enjoyed it, actually, for that matter.
Yes.
They didn't sound like they did.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
I really enjoyed it, so
I like cake.